In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your sway bar links on your Honda CR-V. It's located behind your front wheel. Using a 19mm socket, we're going to remove our wheel. And for the last one, make sure you keep a hand on it, where it doesn't fall off. I have a pair of locking pliers here, and I'm going to hold this while I take this nut off using a 14mm socket. There's a little nut on the other side that likes to spin, so you're going to have to get something in there to hold it still, whether it's a wrench or some locking pliers. You can also cut away the boot, which is another thing I'm going to do, because you don't need it, and it's in your way. I'm going to do it on the other one preemptively too, because the less in the way, the easier it is. I changed out my locking pliers. Let's try this. That is hot. Do not touch it. Pull that out. And now we can get to this top one a little easier. Our nut on the back is having a hard time loosening, so we're going to heat ours up and hold on to this with a wrench. We heated that up, and now it looks like it's coming off. I'm using a 14mm wrench to hold that stud from spinning. Now, because that is hot, I'm not going to touch it with my hands, and I'll use a rag. There we go. All right, so now we're going to install our sway bar link. I'll put the top in first. Put our nut on. And now I'm going to get it in on the bottom. You may have to pry up on this bar to do that. I'm also going to move that stud a little bit, make it pointing up a little bit more. I'm using a socket. Okay, now we can start our nut on this side. Now that we have our nuts on our sway bar link, we're going to tighten these down. I've taken the pry bar away. We don't need that anymore. We're going to snug up our sway bar link nuts by prying down on the bar and using my battery ratchet. You may get some spinning on that inner nut, so I'm going to get a wrench to hold that still. Torque this nut to 29 foot-pounds. Just be careful you don't puncture your boot at all when you have your wrench in there. And now we're going to go up top and do that one as well. I'm around the back with my battery-operated ratchet, and I'm going to tighten this up while holding this nut still. Again, don't puncture your boot on your sway bar link. Once you snug that up, you're going to torque that to 29 foot-pounds as well. There we go. We're going to reinstall our wheel. Start our lug nuts by hand. Turn my wheel down. And we're going to snug them up in a star-like pattern. We're going to torque our lug nuts to 80 foot-pounds. You're going to do that in a star-like pattern. Then I always like to double check and I go around one more time. We're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.